Entertainment Industry News, Audio Edition, for April 16, 2020, brought to you by tvwriter.com. Links to the articles may be found in the transcript at tvwriter.com. Why should you as a visitor to TV Writer be interested in making audio fiction shows? Why should you be interested in making podcasts? Discoverability, that's why. The meaning of the word podcast is evolving to include any episodic, audio-only production, whether non-fiction or fiction. Agents and major studios have started trawling through podcasts and their creators for new content and talent. So here's the latest news to help you and your show get discovered. I told you so. Dramatic audio podcast, World of Tomorrow, focuses on fictitious experimental prototype city of the future filled with mysteries and intrigue. The mouse roars into audio fiction podcasting. Walt Disney World News today announced the late February drop of a new audio fiction podcast called World of Tomorrow, Murder in Progress, from writer/director Benjamin Lancaster, known for the further adventures of Walt's Frozen Head. The series, which is available on all major podcasting platforms, follows the life of Tim E. Less. A self-styled private eye, Tim E. Less is on a search to uncover who killed one of Progress City's most prominent citizens. Currently 20 people are involved with the show's production. The series lead of Tim E. Less is played by Brian Borlis, and Callie Willis plays the female protagonist Eve Armour. WDWNT.com. Resources, Part 1. The Podcast Glossary, Podcasting Terms, Lingo, and Jargon Explained. From the podcast host comes one of the best glossaries of podcasting terms I've yet seen. There are even links to other articles that expand on the terms defined. Written by Matthew McLean, one of the co-creators of A Scottish Podcast, a fiction podcast that's been around since 2016, this article is a must-read. Thepodcasthost.com. Resources, Part 2. How do you edit and produce an audio drama podcast? Again from the podcast host is an article about editing and producing an audio fiction show. I disagree with a couple of the points at the very beginning of this article, but it was written almost exactly, at the time of this writing, 2 years ago, so I'll give it a pass. Most of this piece is timeless as it outlines Matthew McLean's, yes, him again, editing and production process. McLean answers the question, how do I do this? Thepodcasthost.com. What? I need a website, too? Podpage. A web platform for podcasters. Podpage is a new website platform specifically for podcasters. This platform was designed to automatically structure your site for episodes, categories, custom pages, sponsor links, player links, and optimize your pages for social network links. One of the most valuable features automatically updates your site whenever you post a new episode to your feed. The downside is that it is relatively expensive, $60 per year for the basic option, and $180 per year for the professional option. There are a lot of free and lower-priced options out there, but they require a more labor-intensive effort than Podpage appears to. Are these lower-priced options a false economy given that your time is your money? Only you can make that decision. Podpage.com. If you wanna write, you gotta listen. Red Valley. Hypersleep. Stasis. Cryonic preservation. Warren Godby, writer/co-director Jonathan Williams, plays an accounts man struggling to fit in at enormous tech corporation, Overhead. He's assigned to track down a defunct research station that has disappeared from the books. His investigation introduces him to Gordon Porlock, co-director/producer Alan Mandel, a recluse from the archives department, who's eager to share recordings from the station's last known occupant, Aubrey Wood, Tash Reith Banks. Together, the three of them journey to the limits of experimental science, confront horror and trauma from the past, present, and future, and try to remember the level select sheet from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Take a seat in a battered 1998 Vauxhall Astra, turn on the tape deck, and learn what really happened at Red Valley. An intriguing story well presented by two hapless cogs in the machine. RedValleyPod.com. So, until next week, same pod time, same pod channel, keep listening and keep creating. Links to the articles are available in the transcript at tvwriter.com. Produced by Robert W. Tinsley. Music provided by Incompetech, The Builder by Kevin MacLeod, Creative Commons Attribution 4.0 International. Link available in the transcript.